Okay, for those of you that do not know, this is my Begali Traveler. I really am proud of this. I got this at Dayton last year. Dayton Hamvention from Mr. Begali himself. Well, he came over and signed a QSO card. Anyway, I love this thing. It has some micro settings on it. I've tried not to touch it. Thing is so sensitive. But this is my go-to paddle. Very expensive, but I would buy it again. And I'm going to buy another Begali probably next year, 2019. So let's get started. Let's make a contact. I still tend to be able to push it around a little bit, so I do like it on some kind of surface that tries to hold it, because I tend to push pretty hard. I end up holding it, but anyway, good key. Okay, so there's a lot of people out there that are learning CW or want to learn, and hopefully I can teach you something. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and tool around on the 40 meter band. I have a lot of good luck there. I have a G5 RV. It can tune up not great on any. It tunes up on a lot of bands, but not super great on any band. But for a cheap, easy, good solution, a G5 RV in the backyard is a good thing. So I do tend to like to go to 40 meters. I think I'm already tuned up on it. And let's see what we've got here. So I keep a notepad. I try to write down everything as I go. Let's force it down to 706. I like the 706 area. It usually seems pretty clear. And now I've got a tune-up. I'm going to drop down the power and go to FM. Oh, I got a real good SWR now. Okay, so I feel pretty good about my SWR. I am going to listen for a CW, or CQ. Going to listen for a CQ right now. Okay, so I had some people ask me, what is this down here? This is one of my kids' foam bricks. It's actually foam. I like it up higher so I can see it because my bench is up so high. I'm actually not in the most comfortable position. This is a workbench. I've never had the time to really focus on a good desk. I need a good desk where I can relax, but I end up having to lean forward. And my legs kind of get cramped in here, but all that aside, let's make a QSO. Come on. So I'm just going to tool around and see if anyone's calling CQ. I see some nice spikes in here around 705. One of the first things I look for is how fast are they going. I know my speed and I'm going to stay within it. Now I've got this auto-tune button. It should match 0 beat directly on the signal. Alright, so it sounds like they're in a QSO. I'm going to find someone calling CQ. I'm going to zoom in here so I can see closer. I love that auto-tune button. I'm not in here in CQ though. I'm just going to call CQ myself. Why not? Alright. Name, rank, and serial number 7060. So I'm going to pop the speed down a little bit, the king speed. Down to 15. Making sure I just realized I can't talk and code at the same time. Now, oftentimes I don't usually expect anyone to come back on the first CQ. Usually it can take up to, I don't know, 8 or 10 times. Who knows? So I'm not hearing anyone. I'm going to just move around and check again for CQ. Do you ever have that RF burn fear where you've been burned before and that from then on you always kind of expect it to happen? You're kind of like, you almost think you feel it even though you don't. I've got a pretty good line isolator on here. I haven't had that problem in a long time, but I still have that fear, kind of like this, like it's still there, you know? All right, that worked out pretty well. So you can see, you know, there's a little effort. It took me probably 15 minutes before I found somebody. I think he was calling CQ, and I just answered him, and he heard me. So I was getting a 579, and he was a 599. Yeah, it's pretty easy to talk to people when you... It just seems like CW is a lot more open for people to respond than sideband is. It seems like it's a lot of nets and a lot of waiting around. So I really like the mode. I hope this helps you. I put these. It's a lot of work to take what I just did and type it into the video and all. But I'm going to do it anyway because I hear it helps. You know, it makes the video more interesting. All right, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to be doing more QSOs like this as the winter has set in here, and going outside is not really an option.